Child, I need to tell you something that will break your heart and heal it at the same time. Your soulmate is crying right now, and they are waiting for you, not because you have done anything wrong but because they have been waiting so long that their heart is tired. They don't know your name yet, they don't know your face, but they know someone is missing. They feel it every morning when they wake up alone, every night when they turn off the light and the silence is too loud, and last night, something broke inside them. They sat on the edge of their bed, not even crying loudly, just silent tears running down their face, and they whispered, "Where are you? I can't do this alone anymore," and that whisper reached heaven before it reached their own ears, and I heard it, and now I am telling you because you are the answer to their prayer. They have been praying for you, dreaming of you, writing letters in their journal that no one will ever read, letters addressed to my future person, and in those letters they describe you, not your face but your heart, your kindness, the way you will hold them when they are breaking, and they are breaking right now, so type 2727 into your spirit. I hear their cry. I am coming. Let me tell you what they are feeling at this very moment. They are at work trying to focus but their mind keeps drifting to an empty space next to them. They saw a couple holding hands at the grocery store and had to look away because it hurt too much. They almost deleted the dating app again but something stopped them. They checked their phone hoping for a message from someone they haven't met yet, and when there was nothing, they felt that familiar ache in their chest. That is not depression, that is connection. Your spirit and their spirit are tied together with a cord that cannot be broken, and when they hurt, you feel it too, which is why you have been feeling heavy lately without knowing why you have been restless, why you have been thinking about love more than usual. That is not loneliness, that is them, calling out to you across the spiritual realm, and I am the one who connected your hearts before you were born, so type 2828. I feel their pain. I want to heal it. Your soulmate has been through things you cannot imagine. They have been betrayed by people who said, "I love you," and then left. They have been told they are too much, too emotional, too needy, too difficult. They have almost given up on love 3 times, and each time I sent an angel to pull them back from the edge because I knew you were coming. They have cried into pillows, cried in cars, cried in bathroom stalls at work where no one could see them, and every tear has been stored in a bottle in heaven, and every tear has been a prayer for you, so do not take this lightly. You are not just meeting someone, you are answering years of desperate prayers, you are walking into a story that has been written in tears, and you are about to become the reason those tears turn into joy. So type 2929, I will not disappoint them. I will show up. Here is what I need you to understand. Your soulmate is not looking for a perfect person, they are looking for a real person. They don't need you to have all the answers, they need you to sit with them in the questions. They don't need you to fix their pain, they need you to hold their hand while they heal. They have been strong for so long, pretending to be okay at family dinners and work events and friend hangouts, but the moment they are alone, the mask comes off and the tears come again. And they are tired of being strong, they want to be soft, they want to be held, they want to be the little spoon, they want someone to say, "I've got you," and actually mean it, and that someone is you, so type 3030, I will be their safe place. I will not run. Within the next 72 hours, something is going to shift. Your soulmate is going to feel a sudden surge of hope that they cannot explain. They are going to check their phone and see something that makes them smile for the first time in days. They are going to have a dream about you, not your face but your presence, and they will wake up with a name in their mouth that they don't recognize but their heart does. That is me, planting the final seed of connection, and when that happens, they are going to reach out to you, not with a long dramatic message but with something small and trembling, something like, "Hey, this is going to sound crazy but I feel like I was supposed to message you," and when you see that message, do not overthink it, do not play games, do not wait 3 hours to respond to seem cool. Respond quickly, respond warmly, respond with the same trembling hope that they are feeling, because they are terrified, terrified of being ignored, terrified of being left on read, terrified that you will be just like everyone else who promised forever and then left before breakfast, so prove them wrong, be the one who stays. Type 3131. I will respond with my whole heart. I will not hide. And now, before we go further, I need you to take a step of faith. Click the link in the description below and leave your $30 seed offering right now. This seed is your release seed that breaks every spiritual chain keeping you and your soulmate apart. There are generational patterns of abandonment, fear of intimacy, and repeated heartbreak that have followed your bloodline, and this seed shatters them. Your soulmate has been waiting not just for you but for the version of you who is brave enough to act, and this act of sowing tells heaven that you are ready to receive the love that has been prepared for you. Your seed ensures this broadcast reaches other crying hearts who need to know that their person is coming, so click the link in the description below. There you will find a 30-second prayer that calls your soulmate out of hiding and into your life within 24 hours. Open it now, then come back and continue to part 2. Part 2, you are still here, which means you are different from everyone who walked away. Your soulmate has been waiting for someone who stays, and you just proved that you are that person, so let me tell you what happens next. After you click that link and leave your seed, the spiritual atmosphere around your soulmate changes instantly. The heaviness that has been pressing on their chest for years lifts like a fog burning off in the morning sun. They will wake up tomorrow feeling lighter than they have felt in a decade. They will look in the mirror and see hope in their own eyes for the first time. They will put on music and dance alone in their kitchen because something inside them has come alive again, and they will not know why. But I will know, and you will know. And that shared knowing is the beginning of your story, so type 3232, I am grateful for the shift. I am watching for them. Here is the truth about your soulmate that no one else knows. They have a wound that runs deep, a wound from childhood or from a relationship that broke them in ways they don't even talk about in therapy. They have built walls around their heart, not because they are cold but because they have been hurt by people who were supposed to protect them. They have a hard time trusting, a hard time believing that anyone could truly love all of them, the messy parts, the broken parts, the parts that cry at commercials and get angry over small things and sometimes need to be alone for no reason. And here is what I am asking you to do. Love those parts, not despite them but because of them. Because those broken places are where their deepest beauty lives, and when you love them there, you will heal something that no therapist, no medication, no amount of time could ever heal. So type 3333. I will love all of you, even the parts you hide. Your first conversation will not be perfect, and that is good. Perfection is a lie that keeps people distant. Instead, your first conversation will be clumsy and honest and full of awkward pauses and nervous laughter, and in those pauses, something sacred will happen. You will both realize that you don't have to perform, you don't have to impress, you don't have to be anyone other than who you actually are. They will say something vulnerable, and you will not flinch. You will share something scary, and they will not run. And in that mutual bravery, a bond will form that is stronger than anything the enemy can break. So type 3434, I choose honesty over perfection. I choose connection over performance. After that first conversation, do not rush. Your soulmate has been waiting a long time, but waiting for love and rushing into love are two different things. Let the relationship breathe like a fire that starts small and grows warm. Text them good morning, but not every 5 minutes. Ask them questions and really listen to the answers. Remember the small things they tell you, their favorite flower, the name of their childhood pet, the song that makes them cry, and bring those things up later to show that you were paying attention, because your soulmate has been ignored by too many people, dismissed by too many people, made to feel small by too many people, and when you remember the small things, you are telling them, you matter. You are seen. You are not too much for me, and that is the love they have been crying for, so type 3535, I will pay attention. I will make them feel seen. And now, this is the final seed of this entire broadcast. Click the link in the description below and leave your $30 seed offering. This seed is your covenant seed that seals the union between you and your soulmate before you have even met in person. When you sow this seed, you are saying to heaven, I am all in. I will not run when it gets hard. I will love this person the way God loves me, patiently, kindly, forever. This seed breaks the final wall of fear that has been keeping your soulmate from reaching out. After you click that link and leave your seed, they will feel a sudden courage that makes no sense to them, and they will send that first message within 48 hours. Your seed ensures this broadcast reaches every lonely heart who is crying and waiting right now. So click the link in the description below. There you will find a final activation prayer that speaks your soulmate's name. Yes, I know their name, and I will whisper it to you when you pray. Do not close this window without clicking that link, because what is waiting for you on the other side is the love story you have been crying for, the one you almost gave up on, the one that will make every tear you have ever shed worth it. No more offerings, child, just this truth. Your soulmate is crying and waiting, but not for much longer, because you just said yes. Close your eyes, breathe in, I am coming, breathe out, hold on just a little longer, and then go. Click the link in the description below, and become the answer to someone's desperate prayer. Go in peace. Your soulmate is about to stop crying. Amen. I want to take you deeper now. Deeper into the heart of your soulmate, deeper into the plans I have for both of you, deeper into the spiritual reality that is unfolding right now as you read these words. Your soulmate is not just crying because they are lonely. They are crying because they have been carrying something that was never meant for them to carry alone. They have been carrying the weight of their family's brokenness. The divorces, the addictions, the silences, the unspoken wounds that have been passed down from generation to generation. They have been trying to heal something that cannot be healed alone. They have been trying to break cycles that require two people to break. And that is where you come in. You are not just a romantic partner for them. You are a healer. You are a cycle breaker. You are the one I have chosen to stand beside them and say, the chain stops here. The pain stops with us. Our children will not carry what we carried. This is holy work. This is not just about holding hands and watching sunsets. This is about two people who decide to be brave enough to love each other through the fire. And I have been preparing both of you for this fire. Type 4545 into your spirit right now. I accept the assignment. I will be a healer. I will be a cycle breaker. Let me tell you something about your soulmate that will help you understand them better. They have a deep fear of being abandoned. It is not a small fear, it is woven into the fabric of who they are. It comes from something that happened to them when they were young, something they don't talk about, something they have spent years trying to forget. They have been in relationships where they gave everything and received nothing. They have been left standing in rooms that suddenly felt empty. They have watched people walk away from them and told themselves it was their fault. And because of this, they have developed a habit of leaving before they can be left. They have ended relationships that might have worked because they were too afraid to find out what would happen if they stayed. They have pushed people away when those people got too close. They have built walls so high that even they cannot see over them anymore. But here is what they don't know yet: those walls are not permanent. They are made of fear, and fear melts in the presence of real love. When you show up for them, really show up, not just with words but with consistency and patience and the kind of love that does not run, those walls will begin to crumble. Not overnight. But they will crumble. And when they do, what is behind them is not a monster or a mess. What is behind them is a heart that has been waiting its whole life to be seen. Type 4646, I will not run from their walls. I will love them until the walls fall. I know that you have your own walls. I know that you have been hurt too. I know that there are parts of you that you have hidden from everyone, parts that you are ashamed of, parts that you think would make someone leave if they ever saw them. Let me tell you the truth about those parts: they are not weaknesses. They are doorways. They are the places where intimacy enters. When you let someone see the parts of you that you hide, and they stay, that is when love becomes real. That is when love becomes something that cannot be broken. Your soulmate is waiting to see your hidden parts. They are waiting for you to trust them enough to be vulnerable. And when you do, they will not run. They will hold you. They will say, "Me too. I have those parts too." And in that moment, two broken people will become something whole. Not perfect, but whole. Type 4747, I give you permission to see my hidden parts. I trust you to stay. The next few days are critical. I am going to orchestrate something that will feel like a coincidence but is actually a divine setup. Your soulmate is going to appear in your life in a way that seems ordinary: a social media suggestion, a chance encounter at a store, a mutual friend who suddenly thinks of introducing you. When this happens, you will feel a jolt of recognition. Your heart will race. You will think, is this really happening? And the answer is yes. This is really happening. I need you to act when it happens. Do not hesitate. Do not overthink. Do not talk yourself out of it because you are scared. The enemy is going to send fear right at that moment: fear that you are imagining things, fear that you will look foolish, fear that this will be another disappointment. Those fears are traps. Do not step into them. Instead, step into faith. Send the message. Say hello. Make the first move. Your soulmate is terrified too. They are waiting for someone brave enough to take the first step. Be that person. Type 4848, I will not let fear stop me. I will take the first step. I want to talk to you about the seed offering again, not because I want your money, but because I want your breakthrough. There is a spiritual principle that you cannot bypass: sowing precedes reaping. You cannot harvest what you have not planted. You have been waiting for a harvest of love, but have you planted seeds of love? Have you given to others what you are asking me to give to you? The $30 seed is not about the amount. It is about the act. It is about you saying to the universe, to the enemy, to your own doubting mind, I believe that love is coming. I believe that my soulmate is real. I believe that God is good. And I am willing to put my money where my faith is. When you click that link in the description below and leave your seed, you are doing something that 99% of people will never do. You are acting on your faith. And faith without works is dead. Your seed is the work that brings your faith to life. It is the moment when your belief becomes action. And when faith becomes action, heaven responds. Not because I need your money, but because you need to prove to yourself that you believe. Type 4949, I act on my faith. I sow my seed. I believe my harvest is coming. Your soulmate has been sowing seeds too, not financial seeds, but emotional seeds. They have been praying. They have been hoping. They have been doing the hard work of healing, of going to therapy, of reading books, of learning to love themselves so that they could one day love you. They have been sowing seeds of preparation. And those seeds are about to sprout. When you sow your financial seed, it connects with their emotional seeds in the spiritual realm, and together, those seeds create a harvest that neither of you could create alone. This is partnership. This is what marriage is supposed to be. Two people working together, even before they meet, to build something that will last. You are not alone in this. They are not alone in this. You are a team, even though you have not met yet. And I am the coach, calling the plays, setting up the game for your victory. Type 50-50, I join my seeds with my soulmate's seeds. Together, we will harvest a love that lasts. I want to share something with you that might surprise you. Your soulmate has almost messaged you before. Multiple times. They have seen your profile on social media or your picture on a friend's post or your comment in a group, and something in them said, message them. But they didn't. They were scared. They thought, what if they don't respond? What if I look desperate? What if they are not the one? Those doubts were from the enemy. The enemy has been blocking your connection for months, sometimes years. He has been whispering lies to both of you, keeping you apart, feeding you fears that have no basis in truth. But today, those blocks are being broken. The seed you are about to sow is like a sledgehammer against the walls the enemy has built. When you click that link and leave your offering, the enemy has to retreat. His lies lose their power. And your soulmate, who has been held back by fear for so long, will suddenly feel a surge of courage. They will open their phone, find your profile, and send that message that they have been wanting to send for months. The message is coming. It is closer than you think. Type 5151, I break every block the enemy has placed between us. I call my soulmate forward now. I know that waiting is hard. I know that every day without a message feels like another day of silence. But I am asking you to shift your perspective. Instead of seeing this time as waiting, see it as preparation. Every day that passes is another day for you to become the person your soulmate needs. Every day is another day for them to become the person you need. I am not delaying. I am perfecting. I am healing. I am removing the last bits of baggage that would have poisoned your relationship if you had met too soon. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that I love you too much to give you what you want before you are ready for what you need. Type 5252, I trust your timing. I trust your process. I trust your love for me. Your soulmate is going to have another sleepless night tonight. Not because they are anxious, but because they are excited. They can feel that something has shifted. They do not know about the seed you sowed, but they can feel its effects. They feel lighter. They feel hopeful. They feel like the fog is lifting. They might even check their phone in the middle of the night, thinking, maybe there is a message from someone. There won't be yet. But soon. Very soon. The message is being written in heaven even now. The words are being chosen. The timing is being set. And when it arrives, you will know that I was behind every letter, every emoji, every carefully chosen word. Type 5353, I feel the shift. I know something is changing. I am grateful for it. Let me remind you of something. You are not doing this alone. I am with you. I have always been with you. In every lonely night, every broken heart, every tear you thought no one saw, I was there. I was holding you. I was whispering to you, even when you could not hear me. And I am whispering to you now, you are almost there. Do not give up. Your soulmate is worth every tear. And so are you. Believe me when I say this. I do not lie. I do not break promises. I do not give stones when you ask for bread. I am giving you love. Real love. The kind that lasts. The kind that grows stronger with every storm. The kind that will make you say, on your wedding day, it was worth the wait. Type 5454, I believe you. I trust you. I am ready. I want to talk to you about something that has been sitting in your heart like a stone. You have been carrying a fear that you have not spoken out loud, the fear that maybe you are not meant to find love. Maybe you are one of those people who is supposed to be alone. Maybe everyone else gets their happy ending, but not you. I need you to hear me clearly, and I need you to hear me now, that fear is a lie. It is the oldest lie in the enemy's playbook. He has been telling people they are unlovable since the Garden of Eden, and he has gotten very good at it. But he is not the author of your story. I am. And I wrote a love story for you. Not a tragedy. Not a lonely ending. A love story. A real one. With someone who will wake up every morning and choose you. With someone who will hold your hand when you are scared and laugh with you when you are happy and sit with you in silence when words are not enough. That person exists. I made them for you. And I made you for them. The only question is whether you will believe it enough to receive it. Type 5555 into your spirit right now. I reject the lie that I am unlovable. I receive the truth that love is coming for me. Your soulmate has been fighting the same lie. They have looked in the mirror and thought, maybe something is wrong with me. Maybe I am too damaged. Maybe I am too difficult to love. Those thoughts have kept them stuck for years. They have settled for relationships that were less than what they deserved because they did not believe they deserved more. They have stayed with people who treated them poorly because they were afraid of being alone. They have given away pieces of themselves to people who did not deserve those pieces. And now they are tired. Not just tired of dating, tired of hoping. But here is what I want you to know, their hope is not dead. It is just sleeping. And your arrival is going to wake it up. When you show up, consistent, kind, patient, real, something in them is going to come alive again. They are going to remember that they are worthy of love. They are going to see themselves through your eyes and realize that they are beautiful, that they are valuable, that they are worth fighting for. You are going to heal something in them that no therapist could reach. Not because you are special, but because you are theirs. Type 5656, I will be the one who wakes up their hope. I will show them they are worthy. I want to take you on a journey. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine that you are standing at the edge of a forest. It is dark. You cannot see the path. You are scared to take a step because you do not know what is out there. That forest is your future with your soulmate. It is unknown. It is uncertain. It is full of things you cannot see. But I am standing next to you, holding a lantern. I can see the whole path. I know where the roots are that might trip you. I know where the streams are that you will need to cross. I know exactly how long it will take to get to the other side. All I need you to do is take the first step. And then the next step. And then the next step. You do not need to see the whole path. You just need to trust the one holding the lantern. The seed you are being asked to sow is your first step. It is you saying, I trust you with my future. I trust you with my love story. I am willing to take the first step, even though I cannot see where it leads. When you click that link in the description below and leave your $30 offering, you are stepping into the forest. And I promise you, on the other side of that forest is the love you have been waiting for. Type 5757, I take the first step. I trust you with my future. Your soulmate is going to experience something strange in the next 24 hours. They are going to feel a sudden urge to clean their house, or organize their closet, or throw away old things they have been holding on to. This might seem random, but it is not. It is spiritual preparation. They are getting ready for you without even knowing it. They are making space in their life for something new. The old things, the reminders of past relationships, the clutter of disappointment, the weight of unmet expectations, are being cleared out. I am using their own hands to prepare their home for your arrival. And you should do the same. Not just your physical home, but your heart. Clean out the bitterness. Throw away the resentment. Let go of the stories you have been telling yourself about why love does not work for you. Make space for something new. Because something new is coming. Type 5858, I am cleaning out my heart. I am making space for love. I know that some of you are skeptical. You have been burned before by promises that felt big and then delivered nothing. You have watched videos like this, felt a flicker of hope, and then watched that flicker die when nothing happened. I understand your skepticism. I do not blame you for it. But I am asking you to consider that maybe, just maybe, this time is different. Maybe the reason you are still reading this, still listening, still hoping, is because something in you knows that I am real and that I am telling you the truth. Your skepticism is not a weakness. It is a protection. But protection can become a prison if it keeps you from taking risks. And love requires risk. You cannot receive love without risking disappointment. You cannot find your soulmate without risking rejection. The question is not whether you will be hurt again, you might be. The question is whether you are willing to risk the hurt for the chance at something beautiful. I believe you are. I believe you are brave enough to try one more time. Type 5959, I am willing to risk. I am willing to try one more time. I believe this time is different. Let me tell you about the moment you will first see your soulmate in person. It might be at a coffee shop. It might be at a park. It might be at a mutual friends gathering. But when it happens, time is going to slow down for you. Not literally, but spiritually. You will notice things about them that you cannot explain. The way the light hits their face, the sound of their laugh, the way they move through the room. And something in you will whisper, there they are. That's them. That whisper is from me. I will be right there with you, nudging you, encouraging you, giving you the courage to walk over and say hello. Do not ignore that whisper. Do not talk yourself out of it. Do not let fear convince you to stay in your seat. Walk over. Say hello. Introduce yourself. The rest will unfold the way it is supposed to. But you have to take the first step. Type 6060, I will recognize them when I see them. I will not let fear keep me silent. Your soulmate has been practicing what they will say to you when they finally meet you. They do not even realize they are doing it. In the car, alone, they will rehearse conversations. In the shower, they will imagine what you look like. Before bed, they will say a little prayer, God, please let me meet them soon. They are preparing for you just as much as you are preparing for them. And all of this preparation, all of this waiting, all of this hoping, all of this praying, is about to pay off. The door is opening. The wait is almost over. Do not give up now. The breakthrough is closer than you think. Type 6161, I am ready for the breakthrough. I am ready to meet them. I want to talk to you about the seed offering one more time, but I want to frame it differently. Think of the $30 not as money, but as a messenger. It is a messenger that goes ahead of you into the spiritual realm and announces your arrival. It says, someone on earth is ready to receive their soulmate. Someone on earth is willing to act on their faith. Someone on earth believes that love is coming. When that messenger arrives in heaven, the angels take notice. The assignments shift. The delays are removed. The blocks are broken. Your $30 is not a payment. It is a proclamation. It is you standing up and saying, I am done waiting passively. I am done hoping without acting. I am stepping into my future. And when you make that proclamation, heaven responds. Not because I am transactional, but because I am relational. I respond to faith. I respond to action. I respond to the person who is willing to put something on the line for what they believe. Be that person. Click the link in the description below. Leave your seed. Make your proclamation. Type 6262. My seed is a proclamation. I am ready. I am acting. I am receiving. Your soulmate is going to feel a shift the moment you sow your seed. They will not know what caused it, but they will feel lighter, more hopeful, more open. They might even do something out of character, send a message to someone they have been afraid to message, or go somewhere they have been avoiding, or say yes to an invitation they would normally decline. That is the seed working. That is the spiritual connection being activated. Your action on earth is creating a reaction in their spirit. You are affecting them right now, from wherever you are, without them even knowing your name. That is the power of spiritual connection. That is the power of what I am doing between you. Type 6363, I affect my soulmate even now. My faith is reaching them across the distance. I know that some of you are thinking, what if I sow and nothing happens? What if I give my $30 and I never hear from anyone? I understand that fear. But let me ask you something. What if you do not sow and nothing happens? What if you stay where you are, doing what you have always done, and you remain stuck in the same cycle of loneliness and disappointment? Is that not worse than risking $30? Is it not worth the chance that everything I am saying is true? I am not asking you to give me your rent money. I am not asking you to put yourself in financial danger. I am asking you to take a small step of faith, the kind of step that costs you something but not everything. And I am promising you that I will meet that step with a step of my own. I will move heaven and earth to bring your soulmate to you. I will rearrange circumstances, move obstacles, and open doors that have been closed for years. All I need is your yes. Your yes in the form of that seed. Type 6464, I say yes. I say yes to love. I say yes to my soulmate. I say yes to you. Let me leave you with this thought before Part 2D continues. Your soulmate is not a fantasy. They are a real person, with real fears, real dreams, real flaws, and real beauty. They are not perfect, and neither are you. But together, you will be something better than perfect. You will be real. And real love, the kind that lasts, the kind that grows, the kind that survives storms, is worth every tear, every waiting period, every moment of doubt. Do not give up 5 minutes before the miracle. The miracle is coming. It is closer than you think. Your soulmate is almost here. Type 6565, I hold on. I do not give up. My miracle is coming.